Welcome to our after-school tutoring staff orientation at Power Center Academy Elementary School for the 2018-2019 school year. Happy New Year's! I am Renee Shackelford, instructional coach and site coordinator for the 21st Century Community Learning Center tutoring program. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. To begin with, the ultimate goal of our extended tutoring program is to ensure that 100% of scholars are proficient, or level 3 and 4, on the TN Ready in English Language Arts and Mathematics. However, we can only reach our goal with the help of each staff member giving 100% every time they tutor. Our academic focus from January through May will be math and English language arts because during the first semester, we simply focused on math. Also, we'll be hosting 4 summer school programs beginning in June. If you are interested in teaching in one of our summer school programs, be on the lookout for more information coming when we get closer to the summer. This is our academic team that will be helping for the remainder of the 2018-2019 school year. From the top of my heart, thank you so much for signing up to tutor. Attention. Our tutoring schedule has changed. This slide is especially important to listen to. Since we have increased the amount of scholars attending from 60 to 120, scholars are only allowed to attend tutoring 3 days a week. Let me say that again. Since we have increased the amount of scholars attending from 60 to 120, scholars are only allowed to attend tutoring 3 days a week. 1 day for ELA, 1 day for math, and 1 day for Wednesday enrichment, which is for all scholars, which includes art, music, typing, cursive, and fitness. Teachers will work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday, and teacher assistants will work every day of the week. This slide is in reference to staff requirements. Angela King from CMO will be reaching out to staff members to set up dates and times to receive background checks. Every staff member is encouraged to get CPR, AED, and First Aid certified. Classroom teachers will attend training closer to the end of the school year because we cannot afford to miss any instructional time on our Wednesday schedule. Lastly, we will attempt to build in tutoring professional developments during network PD days. Here are your roles and responsibilities. Number 1 is extremely important. Be on time. I can't stress that enough, teachers. Be on time. Tutoring starts precisely at 3:30 p.m. Your pay period will start at 3:15, which will give you 15 minutes to clean the classroom and prepare the instructional materials. Work with your team members to ensure that all scholars are out of your room by 3:15. This also means no outside dismissal duty on the day that you tutor. Secondly, you must be standing up and circulating during instruction. Trust me, these 2 hours will go by fast. Third, incorporate the joy factor into instruction. Smile a little bit. Scholars enjoy learning when they know that you enjoy teaching. Use your PCA bucks. Fourth, scholars must display engaging and positive relationships amongst each other. We are zero tolerance for disrespectfulness to teachers and to other scholars. Lastly, please text me if you are absent at 901-232-2867. Try your best to attend every day that you have signed up for. It is extremely hard to find a substitute teacher, and it's not fair for scholars to miss out on learning. As mentioned in the last slide, I am zero tolerance for scholars interrupting the learning of another scholar. Therefore, we will follow this discipline policy. Notice the purple name, date, and additional notes. Scholar discipline will be tracked just like the purple notes. Do not hesitate to pull out the discipline folder. Step 1 is a verbal warning. Step 2, parent contact from the teacher. Step 3, parent conference with the scholar, teacher, and myself. Step 4, 1 week suspension. Step 5, 2 week suspension from the program. Step 6, permanent removal from the program. Remember, we are zero tolerance. This section refers to timesheets and pay. After final clarity from CMO, tutoring teachers will make $20 per hour and teacher assistants will make $10 per hour. You are encouraged to tutor at least 2 days a week. Also, you will have access to your timesheets as they will be in the back of your tutoring binder. Lastly, the pay periods highlighted in yellow are provided for your convenience. 2 in January, 2 in March, 2 in April, and 2 in May. And sorry, I forget 2 in February as well. So this is how we communicate with parents. We use a program called Remind, in which parents send and receive text messages regarding our program and their scholar. You are invited to sign up as well. Scholars will also be rewarded for attending tutoring through the use of PCA bucks, such as their online content, sweet treats as popsicles and candy, field trips, which you are invited to attend, movie and popcorn, and also they will be receiving tutoring t-shirts at the end of the year. Those of you who will be tutoring will also receive a t-shirt as well. For tutoring, we will use a blended learning classroom model very similar to the picture presented. You have one group which is a teacher-led instruction, another group is online instruction, and another group is collaborative activities and stations. First, each classroom will have no more than 18 scholars that need to be separated into 2 groups. Second, each group will last 45 minutes long. Third, teachers will teach a whole group lesson while the other group will be at an online content using a school-approved program. Fourth, teacher assistants will be pulling scholars from the technology group to work with them in smaller groups. 5, at the end of 45 minutes, the whole group and the online group will switch. When we meet, we will discuss the exact content that will be used during tutoring and go more in depth into our blended learning classroom model. Lastly, we will follow the GCS grievance policy for any complaints that you have. The GCS grievance policy will be within your tutoring binder. When we get monitored from the Tennessee Department of Education, they will ask you about EDGAR Section 76.532. Again, when we get monitored from the Tennessee Department of Education, they will ask you about EDGAR Section 76.532, which is simply about no grant funds that we receive from the Tennessee Department of Education can be used for religious purposes, equipment, or supplies. In conclusion, each of you will receive a detailed parent and scholar handbook, which includes information that was just given to scholars and parents. We look forward to entering 2019 in a strong note, and I truly appreciate you for helping to educate our scholars after hours. Your hard work will pay off. See you soon on Thursday, January 3rd, 2019, from 2:30 to 4 p.m. for our in-person session where we will dig into content and answer any questions that you may have.